Alrighty, NT8 on the porch. Got some more good one for you. This is a suggestion for Obama because I see he's going through a dilemma on who to send down to Fidel Castro's funeral. Have no fear, my enemy. I have some suggestions for you. First of all, the first thing you should do is order nationwide the United States to fly our flags at half-mast in honor of the communist leader. I think that's a must-happen. So, instead of just one person representing, I have a slew of them for you. I want you to send a whole plane load down because it's so important for your administration to mourn the communist dictator Fidel Castro. So number one, let's start with Colin Kaepernick. He's already come out and said, oh, he did so good for education, he did so good for healthcare, he did so good for his entire communist country that he's just the best all the way around. Really? Okay. Next one on the plane, Nancy Pelosi. And don't forget the communist Bernie Sanders. You need to include him, send him down. And don't ever forget Jane Fonda. Maybe she can be behind one of the anti-aircraft guns that's going to do a salute for his funeral. You can put her behind there where she's gets another picture like she did in North Vietnam. Jill Stein. She's a member of the Green Party. We all know Cuba is such a green country. All they do is raise sugar cane and make cigars and rum. Yeah. Now while you're at it, send Barbara Boxer down there. Robert De Niro, I think he's one that said if Trump got elected, he was going to move out of the country. So here's my suggestion. With all these names, fly the plane down there, drop them off, and then have the Air Force fly the fucking plane out and don't go back and pick them up. Stephen Hawking, he's another good one. Stephen King, Susan Sarandon, don't forget Samuel Jackson, Michael Moore, he needs to go down there too. Cher, George Clooney, Miley Cyrus, Johnny Depp, Richard Gere, and don't forget Rosie O'Donnell. Bill de Blasio, he's running a communist city in New York City. Oprah, Bette Midler, Whoopi Goldberg, Anthony Weiner, Bill Clinton, and your next DNC president, Keith Ellison. And don't forget to send a contingent of Black Lives Matter. That's really important. And Ellen DeGeneres, you know, you just gave her a medal. Now, to cover this wonderful event and to show our support for Fidel Castro and the United States mourning him, we need to send the press down there. So let's start with NBC. Number one, right off the bat. Brian Williams, NBC, MSNBC, CNBC. Send the whole fucking crew down. ABC, George Stephanopoulos, he can lead it. CNN, take your pick who you want to lead that contingent. My nomination is Wolf Blitzer. And then for the press, the papers, let's send the New York Times and the Chicago Tribune down there. The Washington Post, and don't forget National Public Radio and the Public Broadcasting Service. They definitely need to be involved. Load them up on a 777, fly them down there, and let's get it going on. Let's honor our comrade, our communistic comrade, that all these people I've named off, including yourself, that support him. All right? NT8 on the porch. Just trying to help you out, Obama. Just remember, throw the bones, baby.